The Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. Monday night primetime is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They go play fake with Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Give them 32 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Hits him on the end route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Give him 5 on the play, and that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, Lion. 13. Hey, Ginger, Silver.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Yes, it's out close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
63.
Right up the gut. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4. This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Back to throw, Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet. I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away. Here's Carey now. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Birds got to it. You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football.
Right, open.
They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. He's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
30 left. 11. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. It's a foot race into the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action. Hurts has it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. Still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down from the 42. Hand off to the back. And he cuts it back right. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Headed out right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they send them back in motion right. Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Rip, 20.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tupu gets it from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. The Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dodge the tackle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch me.
They'll go from the gun for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go, let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Hey. 11. Take right open. 13 loop. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETA. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
For a Jaguars, 1st down.
Rip, 23.
1st and 10 at the 36.
An option give here to ETN. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
4 yards. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
11, Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. It is cut left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
30 left. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Hey,
And they've been doing it.
Now it's Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
63.
Hurts now from the gun. That's cut at the 4. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
73. No contact.
Hurts looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, let's go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, think right. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11. Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, that effort up front wasn't in vain.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
ETN gets it on his own read. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, run with Barkley. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Running back motions right. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
On the return, this is ETN. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. Go. 30 left.
31, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10
Take right
at the
open.
45-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd
Hey,
and
run.
7.
Here we go.
At the 42.
Inside give here for Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. Brings up
A throw, 3rd and long. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Jaguars 35. Chase Elliott.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Read him, 24.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That finds Hunter downfield. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
56. Jaguars 42.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
For the Jaguars.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Great.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win.